Hey there, Julie Gow with the Overcoming Family. Super pumped up, still going strong with Smoke Free 2014. And today, real quick, I just wanted to give you some tips on how to prepare yourself to get ready to stop smoking. Because most definitely, before I became a non-smoker, I thought it out. I went through a certain step process, and I'm going to share that with you real quick, all right? Step number one is start getting your mind ready. Start telling yourself that you are going to be a non-smoker. This is huge. And probably 8 to 10 months before I started to make the decision, I started to go through it mentally in my mind before I actually did it. I started to process it and think about it mentally before I made that final decision to finally just surrender the cigarettes. Number two, this was huge for me. Stop smoking in your car. If you are like me in any way, shape, or form, every time I got in my car, I thought I needed a cigarette. So before I quit smoking, I stopped smoking in my car so that it would be less likely to be a trigger for me when I did decide to quit smoking. Number three, this was huge for me. Write out what you think it will feel like. Write out what you think you're going to go through when you quit smoking. Whether it's negative or positive, write it out and think about maybe how is this going to feel? How am I going to feel mentally? How am I going to feel when I get upset? How am I going to feel physically? Write this out and start to think about this in your mind. And doing all these things, what you're doing is mentally preparing yourself to become a non-smoker. Because like I tell you every time, smoking, number one, is a horrible habit, but quitting smoking, rather, is a mental thing. It is a mental thing after 72 hours. It is a mental thing. I promise you this. Okay, now, number four, start to develop a dislike for smoking. Start to develop a dislike for it. Again, this is training the mind to get ready to surrender to the cigarettes. This was huge for me. I started to dislike the way it smelled. I started to frown upon all the nasty, gross cigarettes I would see on the ground in front of, doorways of restaurants or bars. I started to really dislike cigarettes. Number five, start to tell people you want to quit. Start to tell your friends you want to quit and why. Because next time you see those friends, they're going to go, hey, have you quit smoking yet? Again, it's training the mind to get ready to put the cigarettes down. Number six, write out 5 reasons why you want to quit smoking. Huge. Write it out on paper. Look at it. Really think about it. Why do you want to quit? Because once you know that why, that's what you're going to hold on to as you go through the journey of not smoking cigarettes. You can do it, guys. I know you can. All right. Number 7, I want you to pick a date. So after you go through these mental steps, I want you to pick a date to put those cigarettes down. And step number 8 is very simple. I want you to take action on all the steps above, all right? I can talk and talk, but if you don't put what I say into action, well, you're going to keep on smoking, aren't you? All right, this is Julie Gow with the Overcoming Family. Join us for Smoke Free 2014. Go out there, move mountains. Check us out at GoMoveMountains.com. Ciao.